guys, I'm Amy, and you've landed on Belle Loves Bargains. That's my cow Effingham, and sometimes he co-hosts with me. He's got a lot to say. This channel is Dollar Tree, and only Dollar Tree. And why? Because everything at the Dollar Tree is $1.25, people. So stick around, consider subscribing, and don't forget to give me that big thumbs up. And if you want to know more about the 4 uploads I do every week, just check out the description box for more information. Enjoy! Open the gates and seize the day. Don't be afraid and don't delay. Nothing can break us, no one can make us give our rights away. Oh, rise and seize the day. Hi guys, welcome to Belle's Bargains. My name is Amy. So I sang that because it's C's Day. Spelled differently, but it's a C day. It's more of my coastal decor items. All right, so welcome to Belle's Bargains. My name is Amy. Did I already say that? You know, sometimes I think, like, how many times did I say it? I don't even know. All right, everybody, how are we doing? It is Themed Thursday, and the theme today is not cows. Excuse me. Yeah, Effingham, no, it's not. No, it's not farm stuff. Not yet. We're going to get there. I promise you, I will get there. I'm trying to work through all of my coastal stuff and way too much of it. I'm trying to get through it all, and I just want to finish this one box of craft stuff, okay? I will get, and then immediately we're going right to farm. Okay. All right. So, but today, my puppy, Jax, can you go stick my underwear back in the dirty laundry?
That's not a dog treat.
It's not a dog treat. So many funny things running through my head like right now. Okay. Anyway, let me just show you what I made today. So this one is super simple. I won't start. I'm going to start with this because it was Seize the Day. All right, guys. They sell us these 2x4s. By the way, did I say this Dollar Tree? This is a Dollar Tree channel. It's Dollar Tree, and only Dollar Tree. Why? Because everything at the Dollar Tree is $1 and a quarter. That's right, Effingham. Thank you so very much. That's his line every time. All right, but they sell the 2x4s or whatever they are that have like a saying on them, blah, blah, blah. Seize the day. On this side, it says, wish upon a starfish. Can you guys see that? And then what I did was I glued 2 of them together. And are you talking to somebody? Sound like, I think he's talking to himself. Well, I think I'm kind of doing the same thing, like sitting here talking to my camera. Like, are you out there? People, hold up. Say, yes, Amy, we're here right now if you are watching. All right, but I glued 2 of them together. And then I took the tea green paint, which is blue, baby blue, and I painted the sides. But do you see what happens? I try and tell you guys all this. It sort of whitewashes it, but with a color. And I love how it does that. It soaks in, that wood just soaks it in, and it gives it just this hue. Not really a layer of the paint, but a hue. So I absolutely love that. I do it all the time with their MDF or whatever wood stuff it is, because it's pressed board. It's not even like wood. It's like cardboard pressed together. Anyway, I glued the 2 of them together, and then I took one of the metal parts from another sign. There was 3 of them, and I glued it on the top. I'm not glued it, I screwed it on. Here's what I've created. I've created a 3-sided sign. So you can put it just like this, and you can say beach, you can see beach vibes only no matter which way you turn it. But this says seize the day. You could do when you wish upon a starfish. You could honestly, to be quite honest, you guys, you could stand it up. I think it would be kind of cute. This one's backwards if I stand it up. I could turn that one around actually though. Okay, but you get where I'm going. Like you could stand this up just like this. Now after I did that, so very, very simple. And then I just wrapped some of the jute twine around it. That's the white and the bleached and the natural color, just to give it a little something on the ends. And I think this came out super cute and so easy. So open the gates and seize the day. Did we talk about what that movie that's from? Musical, actually. Christian Bale starred in it. Anybody? Type it down below if you know what Disney musical that is from. Okay, next, I'm going to save my favorite for last. But if you look up on the wall up there, do you see that? Let's take her down and take a look. I love how this came out. So this is a starfish wreath form. And you'll see in the video, Hold on. I forgot to show you how I made this. Let's insert that right here. Okay, there's these 3 just like freestanding signs. So I'm going to put 2 of them together. And then this one's messed up, and I'm going to take it off and put it on top here. But first I'm going to glue them together, whitewash them all, and then this can go just a multitude of ways depending upon the saying that you would like for that day. But we also have to do some sanding because they run over on the sides, and we don't want that. And I'm probably going to use some, I might use this color just to sort of whitewash the sides. And this is the tea green. I love this color. It's not tea green, but I like it. Okay, so let's go. This is so easy. Did a little sanding just to clean up the edges. And then I took my little screwdriver that I got at Dollar Tree and took that sign off, put it to the side, then put my 2 pieces together with, of course, some wood glue and some hot glue for the quick hold. And I did put, what do you call those things that you hold them and I let it dry overnight? Anyway, yeah. Can't think of what they're called. Okay, so then I just poured the paint on, but look how thick it looks like it's coming out. It looks like it's going to give full coverage, but of course it doesn't because this pressed wood stuff sort of soaks it in and ends up looking very whitewashed. By the way, the noise in the background is Marcus peeling eggs. So after I did that, I went to screw back on my little sign there, which fits perfectly. You could do this 4-sided, by the way, if you want. I just decided not to. I didn't have another sign, part of it. Then took the white and jute twine colored stuff, wrapped it around 5 times on each side, and I thought I would add this tassel, so I do it. Now this is an option if you wanted to. I put it on there, I looked at it, and I was like, I really don't like it. I love these tassels though that they sold us this year for the shoreline, so I took it off and just left it the way it was, and I think that was perfect and simple, and I love the way it came out. It's so easy, because we know Amy loves easy. Yeah, so simple, right? Okay, so let's get into the starfish. We're done with the seize the day sign. This is 2 wreath forms. Now, initially, I bought them and I thought I would marry them so it would be hollow on the inside. Here's the problem. You can't flip 2 of them together because they do not line up in any way, shape, or form. So I was like, well, wait, let me just go in another way with this. So I put them on top of each other. I used jute twine and connected them in the middle. And then I just started stuffing seashells in it. But you'll notice in the video then, hold on, just watch how I make this one. All right, we have 2 starfish wreath forms, and we're gonna make a cool decor piece out of 2 of them. So normally, you know, people will cover these or wrap them with twine, do all kinds of things. But I'm gonna take 2 of them. I'm gonna use some twine, which I thought I had my twine here. Okay, I'm gonna use some twine. And I'm gonna twine the center all up. And then I have all these seashells. And the seashells come like packaged like this at the Dollar Tree. And pretty much there's sort of these 2 different kinds. I mean, occasionally you can find some different ones. Anyway, and then after I wired these 2 forms together, I'm going to put seashells inside of the form and sort of cover it in seashells. But it's super important that I get this attached first. So the other thing I want to talk about too is that these are not all the same. So if I turn it one, it doesn't, well, maybe it matches up better. I don't think it does. Anyway, you have to find where it matches up the best. See how these are off, but if I go back one, they seem to line up better. So just when you're doing it, is to find that where they line up the best on your things. And so there's this, I don't know. Anyway, just play with it until you get the best lineup. All right, let's just get it done. Just took some jute twine, knotted it off, and then I just wrapped around all the joints, sort of wove it in and out around the joints, went all the way around, and then when I was done with that, I tied it off and just went across it all the way around. So you're gonna see me just sort of weaved in and out around those joints, just to keep it really nice and tightly woven together. And then took it and just crisscrossed it across it, right? So I just went from one side and wrapped around and around and around. So you go over one way and then come back around on the other side of where you went in first, if that makes sense. So you're just crisscrossing all the way around until you get that middle covered as much as you want to have it covered. And then when it was all done, I tied it off. I just did a little dab of hot glue on the back side of it, just to seal that knot there at the end. And that was pretty much it. This looks kind of good just the way it is right now. But then, of course, I'm going to take seashells and start pushing those in. And so it's like a force feed because you have the pressure of the two of them being together. So it really goes in, they go in there and there's sort of a pressure to keeping them in there. So no glue required, kind of nice. But as I'm going along, I'm realizing that my ends, my tails, so to speak, or the legs or the arms or whatever, are sort of prying apart. They're starting to stay apart. Well, that doesn't help me with the pressure to keep the shells in. So I was like, aha, I know what I need to do. I just need to put some jute twine at each of the ends and tie those together. So that's what I do. So I just did, again, just knotted it off and wrapped it around and wove it in and out to get the ends to stay together, which then left a really nice pressure fit all the way around it. I did not film, I guess, while I was stuffing seashells in, I'm sorry. But you get the idea. And then at the end, I just glued these little shells on. I just sort of found a way for them to lay on each end, and I love it. I think it came out perfect. Trial and error, like to get them in there and get them in there so they stayed in there. But as you can see, if one drops out right now, I'm gonna die. One's gonna drop out right now, but that's okay. You're gonna hang it on the wall and not be moving it around like I am. But it was a little trial and error, but I love how this came out. And then of course I just ended each one with the little, I don't know what kind of seashells these are, but it kind of gave it that little point at the end. Do you like, tell me you like this, because I think it came out super adorable. These are ocean seashells. What other seashells are there? Oh, you mean I said what kind of seashells are they? They're the kind that she sells by the seashore. Boom, boom. Isn't that a good one, huh? I mean, like, yeah. Exactly. You're right, Effingham. I'm not even going to tell you what he said because it was so stupid. Okay, so that was this. I love this. I hope you guys like that as well. I really hope you like this because I do. Let's hang her back up. And then the last thing I made ended up 2 crafts. So let me explain. This one I bought, this little thing, I said, I'm going to make a lampshade out of it, and I'm going to put a solar light in it, which is what I did. But originally, my idea was I had this vase, and I was going to put this, they're both heavy. I was going to put this vase inside of it, and it looked really good, and it was going to look great. And I was going to fill this vase with the sea glass, which of course I did. And then, anyway, here's what happened. I went to do it. Oh, let me just show you. Okay, we're gonna make an outdoor lamp. So I have 2 vases. One's gonna go inside of the other one for height. This is gonna be my lampshade. This is gonna be my light, which is solar, which will be under here. And then I have a bunch of sea glass and a bunch of crushed glass. So I'm gonna put crushed glass and sea glass in here, and then my light, and make a nice outdoor lamp. Okay, let's go.
Oh, the best laid plans of mice and men. So I layered my sea glass in there, which was great. I thought it was really pretty, and then bam, I realized it's too full and I can't exactly dump it out. I would have been separating the crushed glass forever. So I just went with this and decided to put the picks in there and wrap some twine around it and give that little starfish embellishment. And so it came out great. It's a nice piece, it's a heavy piece, but wasn't what I planned on doing. But sometimes, you know, just gotta go with the flow. So, and I just glued that starfish on there and then stuck the picks in however you want. I think I had like one of each of those shoreline picks, shore living, what's it, shore living, shoreline, anyway. So I just put those in there, and then it made it a nice piece. I really kind of like how this came out in the end. And then of course I'm going to go back though and finish the one that I originally was planning on doing. So now I'm going to start all over. I've got that vase that I originally was going to go on top, and then I've got this bud vase that I put inside of it, which gave me the hollow space in the middle, and then just pushed that sea glass around the edges of it to get it filled with the sea glass. So some of the pieces were too big, you know, because this is a smaller area, and I think it took about 3 bags of the sea glass in the end. You might need more than that just to find pieces that are going to fit in there. Mark's is laughing at Jax, by the way, you guys, who just fell trying to jump on me. We're just having a busy night in the kitchen here. We're peeling eggs and doing voiceovers, and Jax is trying to get involved. Okay, so after I get that all in there, then I was going to use that crackle glass one, but of course it didn't work, and then because, anyway, I'm glad I went this route because of course now I have a string of lights to go in there, as I've talked about. And so just did that, and then took the little hanger from the solar light and that attached it to my lampshade, which was perfect. So it all works out in the end. I love how this piece came out. I hope you guys do as well. It is so pretty, you guys. Oh, and this is where I dropped the light in, and I'm like, wait, how do I get it out without dropping all the sea glass out? And so eventually I was like, I'll just hold on to it, dump it out. And it came out, but be careful. Anyway, it's so pretty at night. This is just a really beautiful piece. I can see doing some more stuff using like the sea glass and putting the lights in there. Anyway, really, really cool. I hope you guys like it.
Up with 2 crafts. It just overfilled, and then I couldn't get that vase in there. In the end, I think this all worked out in my favor. I love how this came out. I've had this sea glass, I mean, this is just the crushed glass, but I've had it for like a long time, and I kept thinking, oh, I want to make something with it, I want to make something with it. And so this came out really good, and it was just layering. So the dark green, the light green. So to me, this is the earth, this is the sand, and this is the ocean. And I just put all those colors in there, layered them in, and then the picks that I had, which are the, you know, the ocean picks, put in there a little bit of twine around the top and glued on one of those starfish, and I think it looks amazing. It's a substantial piece, weight-wise, I mean. Well, I mean, it's a good size as well. And then, of course, I went back to making this. But I gotta tell you guys, I'm gonna, yeah, lit up at night. It's so cool. I wish I could turn the lights off right now. I'm gonna insert it. You've already seen it, I think, but it looks so good. So I don't have it turned on right now. I'll at least do that. But I wanted to show you, this was originally I was gonna use the crackle glass one, but everything changed, so I didn't, as it wouldn't fit inside, because of course this is a vase inside of a vase here, right? But this one is if I make it dark, it had the screw on. It looks like a Christmas ornament, and I took it off of there. It was just plastic, and this one had the string of lights in it, which I really liked because that pushed my lights down into my sea glass. You just can't see it here, but it's cool. So I love this. And of course, using that vase inside of a vase gave me that hollow to put the string of lights into. Now there are other string lights. You don't have to do this with solar, right? You could see that because of that vase. You could do this and make it an indoor decoration, not just a solar one. And they have the glass bottles that had the corks in them that had the string of lights, would work fabulous. But I wanted to do it with the solar because that was the whole reason I wanted to use this this basket as a lampshade. And isn't it cute? You gotta admit. Now the only thing I think that maybe would make this better would be if I spray painted this white. I didn't want to. I wanted to make it easy, but that is an option. And occasionally they do have white baskets there, don't they? Yeah, they do, I think. Anyway, that's not what I got. I got the black one. It's fine. I like it. I think it looks really cool. I thought about putting some embellishments, and I was like, nope. This sea glass is just so perfect all on its own. All right, so that's what I made you guys this week. I hope you like all those, right? Anyway, it was fun. I am having a blast doing these. I really loved the starfish filled with the seashells. I think that was pretty cool. I have not seen anybody else do that. Let me know in the comments down below if you have. But I think that's a pretty original idea, and putting the two of them together like that. And also, I have not seen this, so let me know if you have. All right, guys. I mean, stuff like this I feel is sort of like, everybody kind of maybe. But I love to take what they sell us at the Dollar Tree and upscale it for you. So that's what I've done here again today. Hope you're liking the coastal crafts. Don't worry, I'm going to do farmhouse. It's like a thing. I'm just trying to get through them all, and I'm almost there. I'm never going to get through all of them, but I'm downsizing my coastal stuff a lot. And of course, I'm going to sell it all. So it was like, get it all made, sell it, and dwindle that down. All right, guys, I will see you back here. This is going to be Saturday. I will see you here Saturday for a Dollar Tree haul. We are out of town. I'm going to be wearing the exact same thing on Saturday, like for 3 days. I'm going to be wearing the sex. Filmed it on the same day. All right, guys, we'll see you back here on Saturday. Oh my gosh. And on Saturday, please, I'm going to insert down below today. Actually, my grandson and the neighbor kids are doing this, they do videos on YouTube. It's so hysterical. And Moses is starring in this one, and it's called Operation the Musical. It's hysterical. These are kids in Iowa, and they're neighbors, and they're having so much fun doing this. I asked if I could be in one of their productions when I go visit them. So hopefully they will let me, fingers crossed. I was like, I'll be Old Mother Hubbard or something for you. I don't know. Anyway, so that link is down below. Please go and watch it and give Moses a thumbs up. I'm so proud of him. He's like definitely my grandson. All right, guys, everybody have a great day, great week, and great life. And as always, from your singing crafty crafter, happy hunting. No, wait, hold on. Open the gates and seize the day. Don't be afraid to go and hunt at your local Dollar Tree. Happy hunting at your local Dollar Tree. That one didn't work out. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. You know how this goes. All right, besties, love you. Bye. See you on Saturday.